Hello, this is Jack from Fluency.com. Now, in this lesson, you're going to learn idioms and collocations related to time. So all of these collocations and idioms, they use the word time. And a lot of these are used all the time in everyday English. Now, I talked about the importance of learning collocations in one of my recent videos. So be sure to watch that to get excited about learning these collocations. And then also go to my website because I'm going to list all the examples that we use in this video, and so that you can learn them and internalize them. So here are the collocations, and I'm going to give you a few examples too. Let's get started with number one. The first one is it's time to, or it's nearly time to. Now, this means that we need to do something, or it's the right time to do something at the moment. The most common example of this is simply, it's time to go. Come on, it's time to go. So you might be at a party and your children don't want to leave, or your children are acting up a little bit, which means they're behaving in a bad way. And you say, come on, it's time to go. The party's nearly finished. It's time to go. You can also say things like, it's time I started exercising. Okay, it's time I started exercising, which means I need to start exercising, and I'm going to do that right now. And you can also use it for advice in a more direct way. For example, it's time you stopped smoking. Come on, it's time you stopped smoking. Now, the next one is quite similar, but it has a different meaning. And this one is, it's about time. And it's used with that intonation as well. Here's an example. How did the game go? We won 2-1. It's about time. You haven't won for ages. So what you're saying here, when you say it's about time, is you're saying it should have happened sooner. Another example is this. Guess what? We're getting married. It's about time. The next one is on time. To be on time, which means that you're not late. Now, I always try my best to be on time for meetings or when I'm just simply meeting friends. So I always try to be on time. Now, I might not always be there when you call, but I am always on time. Here are two more examples. Be sure that you're on time for that interview. So be sure you're on time for that interview. And the next one, trains in the UK are hardly ever on time. Another one that's similar is right on time. So this means to be on time, but just. An example is, I was rushing to that interview, but I got there right on time. Another one is, I think we'll be there right on time. Don't panic. I think we'll be there right on time. The next one is to take time, or to take your time. And this means don't rush. There's no need to rush. Take your time. I often say writing is a great skill to practice your output because you can take your time. There's no need to rush. But when you're having a conversation with someone, you need to be able to react and speak to that person straight away. So when leaving comments below, take your time to ensure that you get your sentences correct. Now, one that is similar, but it means something different, is take time off. To take time off. And this means to not go to work. So I can say, for example, I'm going to take a little bit of time off next week. So don't expect me to reply to the email straight away. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of time off work next week. Or you can say to somebody, I think you need to take a little bit of time off because you seem very stressed at the moment. I think you need to take a little bit of time off. The next one is to make time for. And this means to dedicate time to someone or something. For example, that new project is taking over everything right now. You need to make a little bit of time for me as well. You need to make a little bit of time for me as well. Or I need to make some time for studying this week. I need to make some time for studying this week. Maybe I'll take some time off work on Friday. The next one is free time or spare time. And this is the time you have outside of work or school. So the time you have to dedicate to hobbies or interests. A question you probably learned in your first ever English lesson is, what do you like to do in your free time? What do you like to do in your free time? In fact, answer that below. So leave a comment telling me what you like to do in your free time and take your time with this. There's no need to rush. Another example is, I don't have a lot of spare time at the moment. That's why I'm not exercising enough. I don't have a lot of spare time at the moment. The next one is to have time. And many English learners use this because they say, I don't have enough time to study right now. I don't have enough time to study, or I don't have enough time to get speaking practice. So we use have time when we're talking about dedicating time to a specific thing. Another example is, I don't have a lot of time this week, but I have lots of time next week. So I'll be able to help you then. This next one is used all the time. Have a good or great time. Have a good time. Have a great time. This simply means to enjoy yourself, to make the most out of what you're going to do with your time. For example, I'm just setting off for a wedding right now. Can we meet up next week? Yeah, sure. Have a great time. Another example is, have a great time tonight. I hope you have fun. Have a great time tonight. The next one is to save time. And this means to be more efficient with what you do. For example, a boss might say, let's cut down on meetings to save some time. So the meetings aren't necessary. Let's cut down on them, which means let's reduce them to save time. And in my life, my new robot vacuum cleaner has saved me a lot of time because I don't have to vacuum as much anymore. So my new robot vacuum cleaner has saved me a lot of time. The opposite of save time is to waste time. And this means to spend your time in an unproductive manner. We all do it. We all waste time doing things. For example, I waste a lot of time watching stupid videos on YouTube. Now, some people say that playing computer games is a waste of time. Do you agree? Do you think that playing computer games is a waste of time? Let me know in the comment section below. The next one is really common, and it's to spend time. To spend time doing something. And this just means what you do with your time. Here's an example. He spends a lot of time working out. He spends a lot of time working out. I spend too much time worrying about stupid things. I spend too much time worrying about stupid things. And here's a question. How much time do you spend listening to podcasts? So, how much time do you spend listening to podcasts every week? Let's move on to some idioms now. And the first one is to buy time. So you can buy time. And this simply means to delay something because maybe you're in a bad situation. Let's say you owe some money to somebody and you can say to your partner, let's try and buy some time. So give a reason why you can't pay that money back right now so you have extra time to pay it back later. So you can say, we need to buy some time. We need to buy some time. The next one is to be in the right place at the right time. And this is used a lot in sports. I know this from football. So strikers have to be in the right place at the right time in order to score a goal. But it could just mean anything in life as well. So it's important to be in the right place at the right time. And a lot of this comes down to luck. The next one is time flies. Time flies when you're having fun, which means that time goes by quickly when you're having a good time. So time flies when you're having fun. And the last one is time is money. Time is money. This is a common idiom that people use when we're talking about how to spend your time and not wasting time. So if someone says this to you, what they're saying is time is a valuable resource and they don't want to waste it. So time is money. Okay, so those are the collocations and idioms related to time. Again, go to my website. I'll leave a link in the description so that you can read all the examples and to get some extra explanations as well. And then if you haven't seen my video on why you should learn collocations, then go watch that now. I'll leave the link to that on the screen somewhere around here or here. Now, if you found this video useful, then please like and share it with your friends. Okay, thank you for watching. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.